Hello, Baltimore. Welcome to the Mayor's Office of Employment Development Training Opportunities Partner Spotlight, featuring Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake. We got a lot of great information to share with you this afternoon, so take some really good notes and listen in because I think it'd be very beneficial to you. Just a couple short information before we get to the main topic. We have selective centers are offering limited on-site services by appointment only. The locations right now are East Side Career Center on 3001 East Madison Street. We have our Northwest Career Center located in Mondawmin Mall. And then we have the Youth Opportunity Center, our YO Center, on the west side, West Lafayette Avenue. Just a quick reminder, masks must be worn at all times and social distances practicing are still in place. Just a couple MOED updates. Services are still being offered remotely. Jobs are still being posted on the Maryland Workforce Exchange, the MWE, and we have the website linked to the MWE at mwejobs.maryland.gov. So you want to definitely write that down because a lot of job postings are being still posted to that website. And our now hiring board, you want to definitely check that out as well. We have a link for that. It's over hundreds of job opportunities posted on that, and they keep that updated all the time with new and fresh opportunities. So we have the honor and privilege to have a good friend and a partner with MOED from Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake, Ms. Natasha Douglas, and she's here to share information about their pharmacy tech training program. And I want to just bring on and welcome Ms. Natasha. Hello, Ms. Natasha. How are you doing today?
Hello, Greg. Thanks for having me.
Well, I appreciate you're taking the time out to share information with the customers that we serve here in Baltimore, and I'm pretty sure they're very interested in hearing a lot of information on how they can tap into this phenomenal training program that y'all offer to the city residents. So I'm gonna just hand it over to you and let you do your thing.
Okay, great. So hello, everyone. I'm Natasha Douglas with Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake, and I want to share information about our pharmacy technician training today. Founded in Baltimore in 1919, Goodwill Industries of the Chesapeake has been serving the community for over 100 years. And our premise is to prepare people to secure and retain employment to build successful and independent lives. Our objective in meeting that goal is to provide skill training to our community. So in 2018, Goodwill partnered with CVS Health and Baltimore City Community College to provide the pharmacy technician training.
Nice.
So our course is 16 weeks long. Due to the pandemic, it is offered using a blended learning approach. The first 12 weeks of course is online, and the schedule is Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Students do receive a break from 12 to 1. In order to attend class, all students will need a desktop or a laptop with camera and audio access. The modules that will be covered during the course are pharmacy calculations, pharmacy theory, CPR, and job readiness. At the end, individuals will sit for the pharmacy technician certification exam. For individuals that successfully complete all 4 modules and the certification exam, they will move on to an externship. And that externship is with CVS Pharmacy.
Now, Ms. Natasha, is that license, is that a state license or a national license for the pharmacy tech?
So it is a state license.
Okay.
Once persons obtain their state license, they are able to work to obtain their national license.
Awesome. That's great.
So our externships are all completed at a CVS pharmacy location. Individuals are allowed to select up to 3 locations of choice, and CVS will make the final determination. The schedule is set Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you report to a pharmacy manager and work alongside other pharmacy staff to gain on the job training and competencies in managing the patient portal, handling claims, preparing inventory, also preparing medication orders, learning about patient eligibility and co-pays, performing drop off and pickup, and coordinating with healthcare providers in order to fill those medications. And then last but not least, also assisting the customer base with over-the-counter medication products and selections. To ensure that our student base is successful during the program, we offer supportive services. And so we want to focus on case management, which means, access to community resources, whether that is for barrier resolution or goal attainment. Transportation assistance. We want to ensure that every student is able to commute to and from their externship location. So bus passes or tokens are provided. Tutoring. I cannot, emphasize this enough. Throughout the entire process, there will be an instructional staff that will work with students each class day to ensure that they have mastered the course content and to prepare them for all tests and quizzes. Also, all learning materials and uniforms are provided by Goodwill. And we partner with Maryland Legal Aid. So any individuals that need access to legal aid services under the umbrella of criminal, consumer, or civil, they are able to leverage that partnership. And for persons that have completed the externship and also successfully passed their exam, they now need to move on to apply for their license with the Maryland Board of Pharmacy. And so we work with every student to help them navigate this process because it does require an application, but also submitting many verification documents in order to obtain the license, which is good for 2 years. Now, persons do incur the fees for the license process, and it's approximately $100. But last but not least, our Goodwill team will focus on job placement and retention services with all of our students. And so 2 of our major employer partners for our pharmacy tech program are CVS and Walgreens. Next slide. And so with CVS and Walgreens, their starting wage for pharmacy technicians are $14 per hour. The great thing about both of these employers are that they provide career pathways and advancement opportunities to all of their employees in pharmacy technician roles. Based off of labor market data, the average pharmacy technician annual wage in the state of Maryland is just under 34K. But just this year alone, the demand for pharmacy technicians has increased by 68%.
Wow.
And some of that demand is fueled by the pandemic because many of the pharmacy technicians are also being duly taught how to administer vaccines.
That is actually awesome. I mean, that is a big increase that you want to see, especially as you're looking in the labor market and you looking at careers and you see that type of increase. So that is awesome.
Yes, I was actually, in a training session last week, and MZ reported, and they were sharing that, a pharmacy technician role falls under like a registration in healthcare. Of course, healthcare is growing alone in itself, but
Mm-hmm.
they mentioned pharmacy tech directly and
Oh,
just
wow.
about the substantial growth.
Nice.
And so I know persons are wondering, how did they become connected with this program?
Mm-hmm.
Goodwill is currently recruiting for our upcoming cohorts, which are scheduled for July the 26th and September the 27th of this year. So some of the requirements are you have to have a high school diploma and a GED and be over the age of 18. Additionally, no criminal background. This area will be assessed during admissions and also again when you apply for your license with the Maryland Board of Pharmacy. Persons must be able to meet a ninth grade education assessment level. Goodwill uses the Adult Basic Education Exam to assess language, reading, and math. But no worries if you don't meet the grade assessment level on the first try. We have remedial staff that will work with our students to help them bring up their scores to eventually enter the course. And lastly, there are medical screenings that are required. There's a drug urinalysis that an individual must pass, and they also must do the PPD skin test for exposure to tuberculosis. Goodwill does cover the expenses of all the medical and the criminal background screenings.
Good.
And so in order to, sign up or register, please contact us. There's two methods, calling or email. You can call 443-682-5511 or email us at farmtech@goodwillchess.org.
Well, thank you, Miss Natasha. I know that was some really, really great information. I do have a question. Far as I know, you mentioned that the classes are online now. Um, will that be in the future that you may have in room back, in the classroom sessions?
So we would definitely like to return to the in-classroom
Hmm.
uh, service delivery
Hmm.
because our main training center, which is located at 222 East Railroad Street, also has a mock CVS pharmacy built in it. So, in addition to receiving the classroom training, people do get the opportunity to go into the mock pharmacy and do some hands on training in addition to that externship with CVS. However, the online platform has also, extended it to persons that, may have some transportation or
Hmm.
scheduling barriers as well. So I like the ability to, have both service deliveries. And so
Hmm.
I think that's something that we'll have to look at once we're able to return to the training centers in order to really serve our community fully.
Gotcha. And it makes sense. Makes sense. But um, well, that is some great information. Was there any additional information you'd love to share for the people to know about?
So, yes, in addition to the pharmacy technician program, Goodwill does offer other programs and services. So please visit our website at www.goodwillchess.org to learn of other opportunities that you can possibly take advantage of.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that, Miss Natasha Douglas. Thank you for just carving out the time and was willing to share information about the pharmacy tech program at Goodwill. And I know I get a lot of people um, asking about pharmacy tech programs that we have to offer. So we know now I know that we have this in our toolkit to offer pharmacy tech at Goodwill. So I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Mayor's Office of Employment Development for sharing that information. And we look forward to just continue growing our partnership with y'all guys.
Yes, and thank you for having me.
Well, thank you. So there you have it, guys. Some really good information. Pharmacy tech, a really great pharmacy tech, and it just seemed like they support everything from A to Z. So if you're interested in, make sure you um, call or email them to get more information and see how you can get registered for the next start date that's in July. But real quick, MOED Facebook Live on the ones. And I just want to share a little bit of information about on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock, we have a job preparation and career readiness workshop that's always available for Baltimore City residents to just make sure that they're making themselves marketable and having cutting edge information when it comes to interviewing and workplace etiquette. And also on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock, we have Employee Baltimore, where we have our business service team sharing information about job opportunities. I believe the next one is May 19th with Employee Baltimore show talking about construction from in the construction field. And then on the 18th of May, we will have once again, a free workshop training opportunities in the construction field as well. So make sure you take notes and plug in for those dates if you're interested in that. And then just in case you need any other further assistance around resume assistance, interview preparation, referrals to employers, technical job application, need assistance with online applications, training information, or career guidance, you can go to our assistant request form. You can go onto that link, fill in your basic information, and we will have somebody to reach out to you and get you to the place that you need to be so you can get the assistance that you're looking for. And with that being said, if we don't have any questions, we were just so happy to be able to share this information with y'all guys. And it was just so wonderful to be your host. Once again, I'm Greg Hunt. I was your host for this evening or this afternoon. And until next time, be safe and we'll see you soon.